What's going on? What's going on? We are going to be talking about financial defense. This is like a series. It is just a reminder that you have to be defensive as well as offensive, not just on the basketball court, but in your finances. Okay, so today's topic is taking care of tasks. Okay, so right now, I'm talking to you, not typically just sitting down in a chair. I'm taking care of tasks while I'm talking to you because I have tasks to take care of. A lot of times I don't come on live stream or make a video because I'm too busy taking care of tasks. Okay, what do I mean by taking care of tasks? Okay, everyone has to be basically a businessman or a woman to some form of facet, because business is like the Borg. Everyone has to take care of business. So let me change some settings here, get some things together.
Okay. So everyone pretty much has to take care of business. That's what I have to do. Make sure I sound good. Because I think I did a video the other day and my sound was kind of trash. Let's see here. Yeah, I think I'm good. I think I'm okay. So it's gonna be some noise in the background, possibly doing some renovation tasks around my house. Basically, I'm extending the outlet out because it is too far in. So I'm extending it outward. So I got some things that I got from the hardware store earlier today, and it's going to help me extend this outlet out. So I'm working on my office. Pretty soon you'll see basically not just some background, you'll see a nice scenic wall, hopefully with books and such, you know what I'm saying? Not just some random background or whatever, which is, pretty cool. You got StreamYard, backgrounds is all right, I guess. Also, I'm going to be dealing with more other things as well. You'll see, I don't want to give out too much details because a lot of people on YouTube, they like to copy from smart guys and don't acknowledge them. That's what they do. That's a big thing. In business, I'm gonna tell you, that's one of the things that I've always dealt with. I had to deal with people copying off of my intellectual property. So that being said, one of the things, like I said, a task that I took care of last year was I filed for a trademark on one of my businesses that it's pretty much I'm pretty sure going to take off one day. And I just wanted to protect the name of it because basically I think it's going to take off. I can see it. I can vision it. You know, one of the most successful things that I do is build computers. Okay, I build computers. That's how I started. That's how I became a beast of burden in the technical world. I started building computers, and that's what I started to do. So, one of my startups is a computer startup, computer hardware startup. So, and business as far as getting some other things off the ground, getting some prototypes and such. A lot of things you got to do. A lot of times, you know, taking care of tasks, you got to talk about the obvious, right? You're taking care of those things, right? Well, one of the benefits of having money is that you can get other people to help you take care of tasks. Like, for example, a lot of people, they have a personal assistant. Some people have multiple assistants, you know, and I definitely recommend it. You know, people have house cleaners, you know, because people have a hard time cleaning up the house. Let's just keep it real. Like, you know, we could just talk about that the whole live stream, and it'll be totally appropriate to talk about how hard it is for people to clean their house. You know, keep their house clean. You know, it's also one of my startups I'm working on. People have a hard time cleaning their house. You know, keeping their house clean. People have a busy life. You know, people, they're tired, they're stressed out. They need some help. A lot of people they don't get the help that they need. They just suffer in silence, you know. And you'll be talking to them online. You'll be arguing with someone that absolutely is living like a absolute slob, living like a, you know, an episode of Hoarders. And you wouldn't have no clue. You know, you wouldn't know none the wiser. And you know, it's certain signs that you could tell. Like, I could tell you one thing that I noticed. Like, one of my sister's friends, she was a hoarder. You know, and you know, it's just it's really, you know, it's really sad. You know, I don't know if I could be friends with someone that's a hoarder. Like, you know, you go to their house and they have stuff all over the place. Like, I remember her talking about how she had to walk over a bunch of stuff to get things because it was just so much just trash everywhere. I mean, that's just, you know, I don't know, man. It's one of the things that people, that's their reality, and you wouldn't know it. You wouldn't know this person is a hoarder until you actually either heard them talk about it or, you know, basically seen it for yourself. And yeah, it's a big thing. It's, I don't know the statistics on it. I don't know the stats on that, but it's a major thing. One of the things that I noticed about her, about my sister's friend, was that she was she was kind of awkward. Okay, obviously she didn't have, a lot of things is associated with definitely she was low income. Okay, she didn't really make that much money. Uh, she had just kind of one job, and she was a drinker. Her and my sister used to drink. They were drinking buddies. Um, and yeah, she was mentioning how she has to walk over things to get stuff in her house because she's just in a perpetual cycle where she just basically um just has stuff all over the place, and that's how she lives her life. Like, I mean, some people, that's their reality. They live in whoredom because they haven't took care of their tasks. Okay, they chose to not take care of their tasks, basically. So, let me take a break here for a quick second. Look, I'm looking for something actually. So yeah, it's a big thing. Um, people not take a lot of stuff. You'd be amazed how much time from not taking care of tasks. Uh, it's just things just feel. Uh, a lot of times it's difficult. That's why people are looking for people. One of the reasons that people are looking, the whole dating relationship, right? And YouTube is a pretty big pretty big deal. A lot of people talk about dating and relationships. I mean, that's pretty big deal because uh, it is a big deal. It does relate to finance, and it relates to everything actually. Civilization goes into civilization. Goes it goes into community development, all kinds of stuff. I mean, population growth, all of that goes into that. Yet at the same time, it is a big deal. It is definitely a big deal. But it's not, in my opinion, it's overhyped. It is overhyped. What I mean by the whole relationship and dating and all of that is overhyped is that if you really look at a lot of the problems, it's not the end all be all of all problems. Especially in my opinion, I just talk about the black community per se. In the black community, I don't think that is the major problem. I think wealth, lack of wealth, is lack of financial wherewithal and understanding is way more of a problem, in my opinion, than relationships and dating. I broke down basically how a lot of the problems that people have in relationships is based off of the fact that basically people don't have a lot of resources, financial resources. So they make decisions based off of those lack of resources in dating and mating. So that being said, people are only as faithful as what they can get. You know what I'm saying? Literally, both men and women suffer from that reality. Women might be more enticing and stuff like that, but after a while, obviously it's like, okay, women can't get all men. It's not like women can get all men. Like, even it's men women can't get. It's obviously men that can't get certain women. And then even another thing, let's talk about getting women. It's certain women that men that pride themselves on, per se, getting women, those men can't get. Because I know for a fact, as far as when I say get, I'm talking about you getting into a long-term relationship, something of that sort. It's certain men that they can't get certain women. Usually professional and educated women. Let's just say 92. Let's just say 89 to 92 octane type women. A lot of men can't get those types of women, and they know it. And I'll tell them to their face they can't get them. As far as they can't get in a long-term relationship with them to a degree where they're taken serious and they building towards something. I mean, you can have flings and sexual, experiences. I mean, every man with some type of sophistication can get that, but actually getting into a long-term relationship and all of that type of stuff, it's certain women that even women don't even look their way, because if they smell a whiff, it's certain women, if they smell a whiff of financial struggle, and it's not that I agree with it or anything like that, it's certain women, if they smell a whiff of any financial instability, any financial struggle, or they can see it, they're not interested. They're not interested. If they, it's not like all women operate like that, but certainly quite a few women, that's how they operate. That's how they roll. Now, I'm not gonna say they're good at it. I mean, a lot of women, when you base their decision-making skills as far as how they get men, it's very much a soft topic for them. It's a very hard topic for them to talk about and be honest with, because basically it's embarrassing and even shameful, downright shameful, how difficult they might be having in the dating world, because or mating and dating world, because they just have so many issues going on. So that being said, it's quite a few women that operate like that. Not all of them basically do that well, where they pretty much practice a hypergamous type of lifestyle or whatever, where they only look for men, or they only trying to attract men that are giving in nature and have provision or some sort. And again, not all women are able to do that well. Some are. Some definitely are able to do that, but not all of them. I would say most women have a problem, especially I would even say black women have a huge problem being hypergamous. Mainly because in order to, if you really want it to be about the money, then you will you would probably only deal with men that are about the money. Where a lot of their kind of screw ups is that um, their hedonistic wants and needs get in the way of their hypergamous goals. Basically, they deal with men that are lesser than and get mired in the muck. A lot of times that they have to do certain things, or whatever, and it just really fucks their life up, and they don't really like that. They don't like the fact that they like guys, or they get guys that don't really have a lot of money, but they really want the guys with money, but they can't really bridge that those other intangibles that are not money related, let's just say, and bridge those to basically wealth and resources and power and all that. They don't really know how to manage those bridges. So basically the bridge gets closed because and that's why the whole body count thing kind of like that whole thing kind of gets blown up, because women say they have the propaganda that body count doesn't matter, and body count definitely does matter, especially who you've been sleeping with, who you share your bed with very much matters, because if you are coming off as you're this hypergamous debutante that wears Chanel and Prada and Louis Vuittons, and you're this luxurious, hostess of some sorts, right? And you're letting bums, basically, you're dating bums, right? You're laying with bums, that in itself, that throws your game off, or let's just even say your grift off. That you basically your grift is exposed when you find those previous exes or lovers of all sorts, whether it's short term, long term, whatever. You find out who they've basically been with, and you pull the layers of understanding that it's not really true. It's not really what they're about. It's just something that they say. A lot of times women, they like to be like politicians. They like to say things like, again, sweet nothings and sweet goodbyes. But the truth is in the actions, okay? Definitely in the actions, and the history. History and actions are everything. One of the you know that if you trade stocks, you trade forex, options, whatever, futures, that actions and history are everything. You already know that. So in an aspect of a prospective woman as a mate, you absolutely think, so I mean, now it's certain men that they'll absolutely get with a woman that has been all over the place. Of course, I mean, definitely they'll still get with those men. Don't get me wrong. It's men that'll be like a beard or whatever to a woman, and they have some type of relationship that's public. A lot of rich people do that. They have relationships kind of like for a show, just to show the world that they're married. Because you can get more business and more branding. Research has already shown that if you're married, you can get a lot of jobs easier. You can get it's a lot of benefits. It's a lot of benefits to being married. That's why I'm definitely pro marriage, and it's also, financially speaking, it's a lot of benefits to being married, obviously. Even if it's just caveman logic, one rib meat versus if my woman has another rib meat. We got two rib meats instead of one rib meat. Even caveman logic, like, what I'm saying? It makes sense, what I'm saying? So this thing is sticking all the way out, man. That's not bad. I'd rather be sticking out than sticking in. So that's cool. Ain't really got no problems with that. So screw this in here. Screw this all the way there. Screw this in some more. So let me take a picture of this because I gotta make sure I document this. This is like really, really, really important. So yeah, that's $1 million worth of game right there, just right there. Okay, it's challenging though. I mean, black people black people don't have that much upper middle class, upper class. So you really, to be honest, like, I mean, just if you want to go there, a lot of men, possibly, and even women, to be honest, they have to kind of, honestly speaking, a woman has to kind of be on some Beyonce shit. Gotta upgrading the dude. Like, I mean, that's because there's so many dudes that's struggling. So many women is even struggling. Even me. Like, I definitely upgraded, man. I've upgraded a few women. You know what I'm saying? I definitely upgraded. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say I had to, but in my mind I felt like I did at the time. But I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, I definitely have upgraded before. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, all I can say is if you do it, make sure the woman deserves upgrade. Meaning she's respectful. She, you know what I'm saying? Follows your lead, all of that. Because you the boss. A lot of times, women, they don't like the fact that you the boss. They don't like the fact that you know more than them. They don't like the fact that you smarter than them. You gonna meet, meet a lot of chicks like that in your life, I was listening to Monique today on Rock Shay Shay show. She was talking about her problems and dealings with Tyler Perry and all of them. And, she was, addressing that. But, I mean, the thing is that, when it come down to it, a lot of women, they don't respect your authority. They don't respect it. You know, they don't respect your authority. You know, you knowing how to do something. You know what I'm saying? They don't like that. You know, they don't like the fact that you know are superior. Like you're superior. They don't like that. So you got to be careful on who you're dealing with. You gotta get, if you really want to do that, upgrade a chick. Get with a chick that respects the ground you walk on. That you a man of wisdom. You know what I'm saying? You know they respect that to the point where they really like marvel at how smart you are, how well you take care of things. You know, and they don't try to be on some challenging you shit. You know, trying to compete with you and all that goofy ass shit, because they can't. Even if they try to compete with you, see, here's the thing, right? You can't compete with me because it's not okay. I'm not gonna say anybody couldn't compete with me, but the thing about competition, if you want to go there, it's a lot of the things I do is not nothing to do with any like ones and zeros and digits and commas. It's about emotional control and spiritual control. A lot of people don't have that. A lot of people don't have emotional control and spiritual control. They just don't have it. They can't sit still for whatever reason. It might be a lot of people got parasites. You know, check out owlsherbs.com. Get your parasite cleanse. Get your it's called the Ultimate Detox. Get your parasitic cleanse. A lot of people can't sit still, even children, because their parents feeding them all kind of crap. You know, definitely get your parasitic cleanse. Also get your sex guide. You know, get that, because you know, again, a lot of you can't mimic someone else. You'll fall. That's why you guys don't want to listen to a dude talk about business or finances, because you're emotionally and spiritually fucked up. You're jacked. So you just have a. You gotta organize and structure your life to such where you not just about money and commas and all of that. It's more. And you know what I'm saying? It's like you watch TV, they got commercials. Even Netflix now, you have to pay more to not have ads. Like, imagine somebody. I just cannot imagine listening to Netflix or watching Netflix and it had ads. I would just fucking turn the TV off and just say fuck. Just think about it. All of the other blokes out there that are watching ads, or Tubi ain't. I was in a barber shop like something a month ago, and they had like some ads playing on Tubi. But what it's like, okay, but then all of a sudden you watching commercials, you watching all these commercials, and you not rooted in your spiritual and mental. You're not spiritually and mentally and physically grounded. Now you at the fucking dealership, sitting down, and you wondering how the fuck you got there. Because you got programmed. Yeah, shoot, man. That's a lot of y'all don't understand how much psychological influence and control that is being pushed on you every single day. You absolutely, as a person that has dealt with a lot of that, you have no, some of you, a lot of you, I would say, have no clue on how deep this like financial, I mean, not financial, but psychological influences and stuff it is. A lot of this shit is psychological. I'm gonna be honest with you and say they want to drive your ass absolutely insane. Because when you go insane, here's the thing with that, right? With being insane, if you go before the court legally, the court can discredit you because they could be like, oh, this person's insane. Just the same as like if you're a criminal, they can pull your criminal history and be like, this person is not credible because basically they're a criminal. So this, you gotta understand, man, this is thousands of years in of basically, wealth and influence and strategic moves, man. Intergenerational strategic moves. Some 5% of the 10% trying to control the or the 1%, the 1% trying to control the 99 and all that type of goofy shit. That shit is real. Like that shit, I mean, it is, that is a thing. Is a thing. Like, the 10% trying to control, it's like, I forgot what that shit, they say it's like 8 to 89, the 5% know about the 1%, something like that, man. I had to look it up, man. But basically it's just, it's a big cabal of sorts. And, these people, man, they also are weak too. I see a lot of rich people that's weak as fuck. I see it. They're very weak. And rich people lose their money every day. Even wealthy people lose their money. Black wealth only transfers, it bounces every generation. Like one average black family holds wealth for like one generation. Then, it's like nobody wants to run the family business. No, everybody wants to sell grandma's house and buy one car. Like not a whole car lot, just one car. I just need one car. It's not. I mean, like how you, like it did be on some homeless shit and wonder why you homeless. Cause you sold grandma's house, you dummy. You sold your mama house. You literally sold the conduit of not having to sleep outside. You chose the van life. You chose the car life. You literally were programmed by your peers and others to be homeless because you wanted to have fun and stunt. My uncle, he called it posing. You wanted to be a poser. You want to be a poser. And I've done it. Don't get me wrong. Trust me, I'll tell you I've done it. I've been there. And I had to learn the hard way. I had to learn the very, very hard way that ain't no future in your front. You know what I'm saying? MC Breed. Flint, Michigan. Ain't no future in your front. It's rap songs that go so hard. Like, that song went hard when it came out. It was a top song, right? It's certain rap songs that's so hard. If you play them, your whole live stream will shut down. That's how hard that shit is. Because it's like a message in it. It's the truth. and it's a cold song, it's like motivational music. You know what I'm saying? Damn near. And they'll fucking shut that. Yo, man, I bet if I play MC Breed right now, ain't no Future in your front, my whole live stream would just shut the fuck down. Literally. And it ain't really that violent, like, or nothing like that. I mean, it is, you know, he talking about selling dope and shit, because, I mean, that's what they was doing back then. 90s was the era of cocaine rap. You know, but yeah, like, literally, that's you know, that's what happens. It happens all the time. Like, it's just like, and then just imagine, right? This is all you gotta understand. Like, I know a lot of y'all don't like rich people and shit. You know, y'all like, you know, despise rich people, right? Okay. But y'all doing things to make yourself poor. So what you, okay, on one hand, you can't, okay, you could despise whoever you want, but then your actions are as such as to do what? To what? Your actions are what? Either making you rich or making you poor, right? So if you're doing poor shit because of what? Because you got to? You gotta go buy a brand new car? You gotta sell grandma's house or sell mama's house or daddy's house or grandpa's house to go get a new car? You gotta do that, right? Well, I mean, the rich people and wealthy people, they sit back and they see y'all doing this shit, and they know that you're one of those people. You're one of those people, and they're not gonna say nothing to you. They're not gonna say anything. They're just gonna let you keep doing that dumb shit. I'm being kind to open up a live stream and tell you to your face on the World Wide Web. You know, that's how they look at you. I'm telling you, when you go in those car lots and you sign up for APR, over, it doesn't even matter about the APR, to be honest. That's just an added bonus that they're gonna laugh at you. When you go in them car lots, and a finance manager, when they close that door, and then after you sign the paper, and you so thirsty to get a car, you know, because you want a brand new car, because you want to pose, they laugh at you. They laugh at you. And your credit is shot. You got a 500 credit score, 400, whatever. I don't even think you can get a car nowadays with a 400 credit score. But let's just say you got a 560, 575. Your interest rate gonna be over 20%. And you want a brand new car, because it's like, okay, instead of you getting a car like for like 2 years or something, like get a car that's less than $6,000 at like a small little, you know, auto sales lot. You go get a brand new car, or a damn near like new used car. And cars are still trying to sell them overpriced. They still have not come down. Just like houses. So yeah, you go do all of that. Yeah. You setting the tool, right? Not only do you have the problem of rent, right? Now you got the problem of a car payment. That's your secondary problem that makes your first problem more extreme. And yeah, I absolutely know all of this. And then you know, it's like things like that where I've been there, done it. You know, I understand. Okay, I understand if you need a car, you got to do what you got to do. But at the same time, people don't have advisors, and then people don't, you know, also people don't even listen to people, you know. People don't listen to people, you know. So it's like, okay, what can you do? You just sit back, and then, you know, a lot of times what happens is when people make decisions that are bad decisions, right? they looking for a way out of it. Because the decisions is going like the dudes that I posted on my community tab. I posted on my community tab some young millennial in Chicago, black male millennial that killed his landlord because over a rental agreement. What's going on, my man? You said rich people and I popped up. Yeah, man. So this dude, he killed his landlord. Shot him. You know? That happens in Chicago. I told y'all that shit happens in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, the thing is this. It happens in a lot of places. But here's the deal. That's them the same dudes that don't want to listen to nobody. That they look, you know what I'm saying? They, you know, that's that narcissism and all that other shit. I don't want to listen to nobody. So guess what? You know, they don't have guns in jail. The police officers, the COs, they have guns, but you yourself as a prisoner, you don't have any gun in jail. So you're going to have to fight. And you better know how to fight. Because guess what? Fight the percentage that you will have to fight in prison or jail. Okay, fortunately I've never been to prison, ain't trying to go, but I'm gonna promise you this: in jail, your percentage of you probably getting into a fight is like probably 1,000% higher. You know, I'm not trying to hit you because I don't want you to kill yourself. Don't kill yourself now and be scared, because I know some of you probably dealing with a case or whatever. Don't kill yourself. I'm just saying, you know, you gotta understand that somebody older than you most likely probably been where you've been, and you know, ain't everybody got some malicious intent on giving you some type of advice. I'm just keep it real. A lot of times people be quiet, and I wish I was those people that just be quiet, just be like, you know what, this motherfucking idiot, man. Look at this idiot right here. I wish I could just be quiet, man, but I just, you know, I just feel compelled to fire up a live stream, man, and try to help the peoples, man. Try to help the peoples, you know. That's what I felt compelled to do today, you know, and I do it a lot. But the thing is that it's very, very strong evidence that a lot of people are not listening. Okay, that they're not taking care of their tasks and they're not listening. So who benefits off of you not listening? Let's just talk about that. Who benefits? What is that? That's a Latin word. I think it's like K Bono or something like that. Who listens? Who listens when you? I mean, who profits for your mistakes? You know, obviously everybody profits, right? Not everybody, but whoever gets to the, you know, auction houses, the court system absolutely benefits off of your mistakes. You will not understand how much the penal system makes off of your poor mistakes. Like, for example, let's just talk about, all right, the fact that you got a bench warrant for a traffic ticket. Okay, one, they lock you up for that, right? As soon as they catch you, they run your plates, they lock you up. Now you got to get bonded out, and then if it's over the weekend, you gotta wait to see the judge on Monday, so the whole weekend. And then don't have no kids. Oh my God, your kids, they gotta go to you know, you one of the people that you don't have no family and stuff. Oh my God, I feel sorry for you, for you, bruh. I feel sorry for you, ma'am. It's gonna be, you're gonna be crying. Yeah, you probably gonna, you know, dude, you gonna be a little emotional. Chick definitely gonna cry. You know, because at that point you thought you knew everything. At some point people think they know everything. It's an actual it's not necessarily narcissism, I don't think, but it's just something that people do. It's just something that people do. Like they just have moments of grandeur. It's just moments of grandeur that people have, and during those moments of grandeur, it feels good. It feels like you damn near a god. Like, oh, I know, yeah, nobody can tell me nothing. But the only thing is that if you're right, you're right. But then if you're wrong, obviously you're going to pay for your mistakes, right? So that's where that comes in, where you're going to pay for it, Now the thing is that I'm not perfect myself, obviously, but I'm just trying to tell you that, you are being played with. You're being programmed. You're being psychologically programmed. You definitely are. Like, I'll say this. I'll just keep it all the way 100. The United States has some of the best psychological programming in the world. Muy bueno. Very good programming. Very, very good. Excellent. I mean, like, excelente programming. And if you don't know, I mean, shit. You know what I'm saying? You don't know. You don't know. You know what I'm saying? If you don't believe me, then it ain't no hope for you. Because, I mean, do I have to see resume? If you know what I'm saying? My resume is, I've been all over the place, bruh. I've been all over the place. I could be the president of the United States, and I would be overqualified to be the president of the United States compared to previous presidents, because I've done so much in my life. And I still got a lot to do, man. Still got a lot to do. But yeah, you gotta respect it, man. That's the thing, you gotta respect the power, man. You gotta respect the power, you know what I'm saying? Respect the power, and then, you know what I'm saying, you ain't gonna have no problems like that. You're gonna still have problems, but you ain't gonna have no problems like that if you respect what you got to deal with, you know what I'm saying? So that's 4 1/4. A lot of times, I'm gonna be honest with you. I thought about it. I'm like, damn, that's why they don't like me. That's why I'm not liked, because a lot of you people, man. Yeah, you might have your little YouTube channel might be popping and everything, but your life isn't. Your life is not popping, and I know your life ain't popping. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. Life is just not popping like that. And it's like, okay, I'm certainly not one to judge. Definitely not one to judge. But you got to understand that there's certain people, everybody need help, to a certain extent. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody kind of needs help. You're not just here by yourself. You got people around you. It's a lot going on. But a lot of it is just not financially related. It's not, oh, I get all of this money. The chick that won all of that money in North Carolina, she hit like a Powerball. Her mama bought the ticket or something. I think she won like $160 million or something like that, something crazy. Like I don't know what the update is with her, but I remember like Yanla Van Zant was interviewing her, and she was just like, she was going through it, man. She was emotionally just a wreck, psychologically a wreck, like mentally a wreck, because she had all this money and wealth, but actually it wasn't even wealth, it was just riches. And she just was, all of the things she had to deal with in her life she still had to deal with it. And all of the decisions she made, she still had to deal with it. The guy that she was sleeping with, the guy that she had kids with, she still had to deal with that. She still had to deal with all of that misery that was surrounding her when she was broke. She had to deal with that having money. And then basically one of her baby daddies is basically a guy that has no problem committing crimes. And if that's going upside her head, you gotta keep it real, man. Like I don't know the guy, but I just have to say, let's just keep it real. He probably will go out and use violence if she said no. I'ma just throw that out there. Like, he probably would use violence if she, and then if he don't use violence, all of his goon friends and other goon friends would use violence if she said no. And that's who she chooses to be with. That's who she had to be with. Because here's the thing, I don't criticize women for their choices, especially like women, like let's just say 85 octane women. I don't criticize them because that's all who they have to choose from. If you live in the hood, you was born in the hood and you grew up in the hood, you ain't never left because your parents didn't have the wherewithal to leave or whatever. That's your environment. You have to choose from whatever environment you are in. I understand that. Now, you really don't, but then you have to like dudes that are corny. And let's talk about that. A lot of black dudes have a problem, man, with trying, this is a concept that black men like myself kind of like we kind of like struggle with it to a certain degree. I don't, but I know others do. Black men can't be corny. You know what I'm saying? Like a corny black dude, right? He has a hard time being a corny, just kind of regular dude, right? But a white guy can be and be socially accepted and everything like that, right? So even if a black guy's like that, right, he's considered a white dude or whatever. And the thing is that the corny black dude that lives in the suburbs, I mean, he could be your savior, literally. I ain't gonna lie. Being in the middle class, even a lower middle class suburb, black suburbs in the Chicagoland area, yes. We picked up chicks from Chicago that was like struggling. You know what I'm saying? That was a thing. We took them out the hood. for a weekend or two, you know. And they were happy as hell to be out the hood, you know what I'm saying? But just think how many women they don't even like dudes that ain't hood, you know. They want a dude that is in their hood, and that's all respectable. I understand that, but the thing is that whatever you choose, however hard the choice is, that's what you got to deal with. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's even personally, what we all have to deal with our choices. You know what I'm saying? And the blowback of it, if relationship, goes, uh, people break up, you still got to you got to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Good or bad. So, it is what it is. You gotta deal with your choices that you made, and that's the hard part about being a woman. Your choices that you made, you usually have something that basically lingers on from that, and that's children. You have basically some people involved in your choices, like leftover people. That's the product of the choices that you made, and it's right there. You can't hide it. A lot of times that's why it goes. This conversation goes. Where it goes. It goes towards the A word that ends with N, and it is what it is. I mean, it's like, why even mess around with a choice that you're not really confident with? You don't. You know what I'm saying? You're just having fun. Well, you can't. Women can't do certain things that men can do. Men can't do things that women can do. It's like, it's like playing with fire. Just can't play with fire like that and expect not to get burned. So, taking care of tasks, making sure you're doing what you got to do, on a daily basis, making sure you keep things organized, making sure you respond to that email, you made that phone call. All of these things matter on a daily basis of your future. Your future is determined by your everyday actions. So yeah, I mean, all of these things are important. Definitely important. Definitely important. So let's see here. And it's crazy, man. I'm looking at these real estate prices, and they're in neighborhoods that I know. I know these neighborhoods, and it's like, I know you, like, I mean, literally, like, I absolutely know these neighborhoods are rough as hell. Like, I know these areas, it's like shoot 'em up Murderville. And it's like they're $150,000 plus you gotta fix them up. It's a nice house, but it's a fixer upper. So you're gonna have to probably put like Let me see here, man. Yeah, this look like this about $100,000 worth of repairs. And if you do it yourself, I mean, you could do it. You can say, see, here's the thing. Here's another thing, right? You know, I've talked to some of the earn your leisure people, man. Shout out to MG, the mortgage guy. I'll show this property because I don't have the wherewithal to deal with this, but I'm gonna just show you something for example. I mean, you could learn to be a handyman too. You could definitely learn to be a handyman. You could just watch YouTube videos, watch some of my videos. Okay, so this property here, right? This was given to me. I'm all over the place as far as like investor websites and stuff like that. This is something that I just recently saw. Okay, all right, let's break this down. So this neighborhood, this is like near where Common, I believe, is from. All right, actually, this is one of my homies grew up around here, and it's like the southwest side. It's going towards the southwest side of Chicago, and it's basically west of the Dan Ryan Expressway. This property here, man. Okay, you're gonna be dealing with all the hood dudes. Okay, this price here. Okay, like you gonna be dealing with all of the hood dudes, right? You driving through the hood. This is like the hood. This is like, yeah, this is the hood. This is this is it. Like all of the Chicago stuff you talking about, like, oh, Chicago. This will be your home base right here. Now, I'm not intimidated. If the price was lower, hey, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I don't really know how I am interpreted by other people, but I don't really have too much of a problem with black people like that. I just say it like that. Like I don't really have no problems with black people like that. I just say it like that. And it's a reason why I don't have a problem with black people like that. One of the reasons is I'm not trying to be everybody's homie. Like, that's not what I do. Like, I wouldn't be trying to be everybody. Like, when you start hanging out with everybody, that's when you start to get exposed. You know what I'm saying? Like, you start to be, you want to hang out and smoke and drink with everybody. That's when you start having problems. I'm definitely not on that. So, and I'm not that easy that you just gonna come into my circle and then we just having a beer. Like, I never operated like that. I'm hard to be, like, to be my friend. It's not easy. I pretty much, not friendly like that. But back to this house. This is a nice house. This is a bungalow. It's not a ranch. This is called a bungalow. This is basically a mansion. It's like it's a corner lot mansion, brick bungalow. It's literally what this is. These houses were built, when was this built? Let's see, when was this built here? 1925. So this was built back in the speakeasy, after the speakeasy, Al Capone days, and the Sullivan Irish Gang and all of that type of shit. So, this probably had a speakeasy downstairs or some shit, So this is an old home. This is what is called a Chicago bungalow. So the house the people that were living there probably were, you could tell by the property that it was aged. It was aged out. The people were living there old. They got old and they passed away, or they went to a nursing home or whatever. Whatever happened. This is what typically, when you see this, is someone aged out of their home. And usually older people, they don't fix up the home because they're like, I don't really got nothing to live for. I'm just gonna wait it out and whatever. But try not to be like that when you get older. Don't give up. Keep remodeling your property if you're gonna be living there. Some people, a lot of time, older people lose money too. They get hard to earn money for them and stuff like that too. If they were mean to their kids, the kids distant from them and all that, it goes into a lot of different rabbit holes. But all I want to say is that from this property, looking at all of these photos and everything, this is $100,000 to rehab this property. Okay, this is about $100,000 rehab. That's a very, very expensive rehab. Now, you have to look at the comps in the area to find out, is this even worth it? So you gotta also understand it's the reason why they're trying to sell this property. Everybody has a reason why they're trying to sell a property, and you gotta figure that out too. You know what I'm saying? That's important too. It's just been on Redfin today. That's why he sent me this. So it was like I got first dibs on this, but I don't really know like the area as far as what the houses are selling for that in this area. So I don't necessarily know. Like, obviously with a rehab like this on a corner lot, it's not the most dangerous part. It's other places that are more dangerous. But this is definitely a danger zone type neighborhood. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you at all and say that it goes down over here, and it has gone down. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I damn near almost got shot around here when I was like 16, 17 years old. Like, yeah, like this is, yeah. It is very volatile, but I don't know, like with the prices, like the prices ain't pricing to me. That's all I'm gonna say, but I just, you know what I'm saying? I'm just taking care of some tasks, man. I'm just showing you, what's going on or whatever, just that, it's part of, I'm just kind of using my wireless headset, man, to engage with you, to talk to you while I'm doing some work, the thing is that real estate is something that you kind of need. I don't want to discourage anyone and say, you shouldn't buy in a neighborhood that's rough or anything like that. Because that's what I did. Thing is that you don't want to pay too much money, because you gotta understand, like, if you spending that much to live there, there's really no reason for you to go through all of that. You don't have to go through that. Like, you could go somewhere else and it'll be a lot cheaper. So the place where I got that listing, they don't really know, like, they don't know about Chicago real estate like that. That's the price they just listed that for. This shit ain't gonna probably sell for that. Ain't nobody gonna buy that for that price. they jacked up the price. I can find out how much they got it from. I just have to do a pen search and find out what they got it for. But I'm not going into all of that. I'm not even interested to go into all of that. But the thing is that I doubt it's gonna sell for that. Strongly doubt that that's gonna sell for that. And as far as real estate prices is concerned, probably it looks like prices are going down. Let me just check and see real estate prices forecast. All right. So it looks like the real estate prices are going down because basically a lot of prices are inflated. They're inflating these prices. So they are going down. It's going to be a slow, steady markdown. It's not going to be fast, I don't think. But the thing is that it's certain properties, man. I wouldn't buy. I mean, maybe you got some out of towners, they'll buy it. Cause see, here's the thing, right? Here's the tripped out thing about that property, right? That I just showed you. You can absolutely buy that house and fix it up. You'll be at about what, $250,000, right? $250,000 mortgage. Just rent it out in Section 8. Section 8, literally, that's all you need. Basically, that's all you need. Just rent it out Section 8. That property, 5-bedroom, what is it? 2-3 bath. That's like $1,800 a month. $1,800 a month, and because everything will be brand new. Everything will be brand new in the house. $1,800. Let's see, $1,800 a month times 12. It's $21,000 a year. I mean, you got a mortgage on the property. So the Section 8 will pay for the mortgage, right? And then basically out of that $2,160, let's just say you'll net a profit, monthly profit after the mortgage is paid. So the mortgage will be, let's see how much mortgage will be. Let's see what they give you. Let's see here. Let's put up a quick mortgage calculator. All right. Let's see here. All right. So yeah, about 240. Okay. So yeah, you wouldn't even be able to they would have to literally rent this out for like $2,400 or $2,200 because the mortgage would be ripping up all of the profit. So all of the rent money would be going towards the mortgage. because you got $250,000 property. So it. And then if they, a lot of times in those areas, people don't respect property, so they're gonna, 9 times out of 10, they're gonna probably mess your property up, and then now it's a lot of risk involved with this, but somebody would be willing to risk it. But looks like this house sold for $85,000 in December. Then no, they had a price change in December, $85,000. And then they trying to jack the price back up. They had they sold the property. Oh, okay. So somebody sold this for $113. The people that I got the listing from, they trying to sell it they trying to sell it as is for $150. Which is possible. A sucker is born every day. So yeah, they're trying to make like a quick $40,000 profit, $30,000 profit just off selling it as is. Yeah. I mean, it's gonna need so much work that it's gonna make it very, very costly for that area. But somebody could possibly make some money. I don't know. I mean, I'd have to check. I'd have to check and see what's going on. I don't know about that one. Don't know, because you got a lot of situations where if the deal doesn't work, then it's like, okay, gonna have some issues, with that. It's like you don't have a lot of room to work with. When you don't have a lot of room to work with, as far as profit wise, it's a lot of times, it's like it becomes very, very, very challenging. So yeah, it becomes really, really challenging. So now, let me see here. So I gotta get my other tool. So yeah, when I went to the DR though, man, I ain't gonna lie, I got really inspired. A lot of times, like, I ain't gonna lie, like, when you travel, you most likely gonna be really inspired. Unless you have like a bad trip, like, you're gonna be inspired, man. That inspiration, man, it's gonna carry you, I'm inspired like a motherfucker. I seen them houses, man, in the DR, them construction workers and the craftsmanship, man, on those properties and them houses and stuff, man. Inspired like a man. I'm so inspired. And let me see. Much. and I'm looking for put some flooring, and I'm gonna put some like protection on top of the flooring, because I just want to get this flooring done even before all of the drywall is done. I'm just tired of looking at these floors, so yeah, I need my square. Yeah, so I mean I have an advantage though. I wouldn't have to spend no $100,000 on that property. That's what I was going to say. A person to deal with a construction company, or just even carpenter to do the whole house, they'll be like, okay, I could do it for $75,000. If you find somebody, they'll be like, I could do it for $50,000. And it's like, yeah, them guys, man, with them trucks, man, you see them at Home Depot. That's what they do, man. They do the whole house, and they got the money be fit. A lot of times, that the owner, he'll understand, or she, but a lot of times they don't like that, because whatever usually they had to budget for that house, that's what they had. They don't have anything else. Some people don't have, more than what it would have estimated cost to get that house complete. Here, budget is 25,000 more is needed. You're gonna be really pissed off. Then you're gonna start cussing and all that stuff, and it's real heated. Real estate really with very expensive cars, but when it comes to inside people's houses and stuff like that, go, man, that's what. And the real estate world, it's real. That's the world of the rich, man. And it's the world. That's the world of it's an expensive world, and it's a lot of costs involved with that. And then you done told somebody $50,000, and then you need 25 more. Not going. And then it's always, a lot of times, it's gonna be overages. It's gonna be like, something is not expected, cost not expected, and stuff like that. That's gonna happen. That, like you are, like myself, I'm construction inclined. Like, what I'm saying, I'm literally working on my house right now. What I'm saying? I don't know how to do everything, but I know how to do quite a few things. I ain't gotta spend no $100,000. I ain't probably even gotta spend $75,000. I probably, even with that house, even with me doing the work, I don't know how much it would cost, man, but you can't get material for free unless you steal it. I ain't on that, but it's like, yeah, I wouldn't have to spend that much for um like fixing the house up or whatever. But you gotta figure you gotta get a lot of material and stuff like that. So it depends. It depends because a house completed a lot of times you need to kind of gut the house first to figure out what you need to keep, what you need to throw away. So it's like, yeah, I mean, a lot of times, and then it takes time, to fix up houses. You're gonna do everything, you're gonna do all the work or most of it. It takes time. So it's not like, I'm just one man, it's like it's better to pay people to help you out, do projects, because you one man or woman trying to do, a whole house. I don't recommend that at all, unless you wanna, burn through about 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 years of your life trying to fix one house. So, but again, taking care of tasks, taking care of business. We all have business to take care of, and what do you think about that? Do you think that people need to learn? Like I think people need to learn how to take care of business. Like where do you learn how to take care of business? Like people used to have home economics, I think, in high school or something. Yeah, home economics. Home economics or whatever. All right, let's see. This cut here. Gotta make a cut. I gotta cut out one of these wall boards to put it in. Put this outlet in between this wall board. So I gotta cut out a square, a hole to do that. Actually, I got something for that. See, a lot of times, I'm very much into tools and everything like that, and pretty much I got tools for the job that's gonna be even easy. Cause made sure I had tools for the job. I knew I was gonna be doing this. Yeah, we gotta think we can. Let's see here. This thing downstairs here. But yeah, one of the things, man, is definitely taking care of tasks is, having patience. Definitely, patience is very much needed in order to take care of tasks. All right. Got that. All right. So, need something to go through this wood board here. So some of the tools like that that I have like I don't have all the tools that I need, but most of them. Like if you so it's gonna be some loud tools. I'm just giving you a loud tool warning now, so you can turn the volume down, because I'm getting ready to fire up this tool here. So I gotta cut out something here. I need a what do you call it? The tool there. Need a router. That's what I need to kind of make the cutout. I need a router because I need something to cut through. Basically wood to make like a square, like a just regular square. So I'm gonna have to improvise because I'm definitely not buying a router. At least definitely not tonight. So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to use a saw to cut this to size. So the electric outlet works though. It's definitely sticking out. It's definitely sticking out. It's not all the way back. I gotta do some more. I gotta put some more drywall mud. One of these outlets, the outlet got blown up to where it got cut out more than what it needed to be. And all you gotta do with that is just you gotta basically patch. It's like a patch job. You gotta patch it. You know, it's real basic. Like anybody like off the street, they can learn how to patch within an hour. You know, that's something you can learn. That's like the first level of drywall, learn how to patch a wall. Like before you learn how to actually install drywall, you know, you should learn how to, patch a wall. You know, that should be something that you should learn. Pick that up. So, but yeah, it's a lot of tasks that need to be done on a day-to-day basis. You know, it's always something going on that needs to be done. So, one of the things that financial portfolio spreadsheet, I use that quite a bit to manage my expenses. I use that to keep track. Because I'm going to be honest with you, that's another reason a lot of people have problems. They don't keep track of their finances, low key. That's a big killer of, because see, here's the thing, this is what happens, right? This is why, as far as me going on my financial journey and learning how to be better with money and everything like that, I used to always wonder why I made money and I never had it. And I always I would be wondering I don't never had no money a long time ago. And what I found out was I wasn't managing my finances. I literally wasn't managing my finances. So basically it didn't matter. And that is definitely probably most likely why people they make money, right? And they never have any money. They never have no money because they're not managing their finances. Literally, you should have everything just literally managed. And then I sell the spreadsheet for the template for basically $2. I think it's I'm pretty sure it's $2. like, man, the littlest things just absolutely just destroy people. You wouldn't believe like how people just get destroyed off of like the smallest things. You know, and certainly I'm not the only guy that has spreadsheets, templates, and stuff like that. There's other people that have the same thing. Like, I'm not the only cowboy in town. You know, and the thing is that it's like, yeah, the littlest things just absolutely just man, messes people up. I mean, of course, a lot of people don't know my channel exists. You know, definitely, you know, share again. Definitely hit the like button. But I mean, it's the littlest things, man, that absolutely, yeah, it's $2. The littlest things that absolutely destroys people. They just get destroyed. And you know, it's like some people just don't like you for whatever reason. They got the money, they have the time, they just don't like you for whatever reason. And it's people that'll never tell you, or you'll never know, or don't you know, whatever. Obviously, you don't care, but it's like you'll never know what's the reason why they don't like you. I mean, it could be just I'm gonna play a video. I'm gonna play a video, and it's kind of relative to what I'm talking about. Where did I get this one at? It was on Twitter. And I don't agree with everything she's saying. I don't agree as far as like in terms of you should be a mean person and all that shit. I don't necessarily agree with that, but I agree with like this is the one here. Yeah, this is a good one here. This is kind of what I was talking about earlier.
Most of you said body count shouldn't matter, doesn't matter. If body count doesn't matter, if it shouldn't matter, what is your body count? Natasha, we'll start with you.
Going on at the same time. Let's see if this is playing here. I'm using technology.
Most of you said body count shouldn't matter, doesn't matter. If body count doesn't matter, if it shouldn't matter, what is your body count? Natasha, we'll start with you.
Wait, you just asked my body count?
Yeah.
I would rather not say.
All right, Cynthia.
I would prefer not to say.
I also prefer not to say. Just out of respect for my family.
Yeah, I would rather not say.
Obviously, I'm not gonna say.
I won't say, I'm sorry.
I prefer not to say.
Okay, so you refuse to share, yet you think body count doesn't matter. Deep down, even though you guys say body count doesn't matter, your refusal to share it would indicate to me that it matters. You know it matters, and that's why you refuse to share it.
Yeah, so I mean, yeah, that's the whatever podcast I think that's called. But yeah, that was what I was talking about earlier. Like, yeah, that matters. If women saying it don't matter, probably it does. It's just a rule of thumb. Them having to explain, waste their breath to say it don't matter, probably matters. I would just say it definitely matters. And then here's another thing. I gotta play this. Alright, remember I did the live stream about I did the live stream about the virtual reality. This man got money. I mean, I don't agree with OnlyFans and all that shit, but this dude, he like tricking. So he got the money, I guess. So maybe I don't know what he does. He probably, some people use OnlyFans to, like kind of get women to go out on dates with them and shit like that. You know, they use OnlyFans for different reasons. Like I don't know, whatever. But what I said was virtual reality is gonna start coming into like more like it's gonna be the go-to technology that people's gonna use. It's gonna go from like live streaming and all that to actually virtual, like the virtual world. So check this out.
Yeah. I'm gonna be everywhere with them hoes. How you take it up over here? Yeah, I'm at the gym. Man, when I say this shit is so fucking crazy, man. This shit's so player. I can't believe this shit. This shit crazy, man. I got OnlyFans on right now. This bitch like 6 foot. I can see this whole pimples. This shit is, I'm gonna get my lotion. You know how I used to take a panoramic pic and it just be a straight pic? Now this motherfucker like you can see the whole shit around you. It's that big of a picture right there. Up, down, all that shit. This shit is, yeah. I'm gonna be everywhere with them hoes. How you take it up over here?
So yeah, he's checking out OnlyFans, at the same time, like on virtual reality. So yeah, you know, I mean, whatever people do with their own personal time and everything, that's up to them. I mean, that's, you know, whatever. Let me check out this one video. That's what I'm primarily talking about. What I was talking about was I totally lost my train on the part. Like, what other video was I trying to show? I ain't gonna lie to you. Let me see here. So, what was I trying to show you? Oh, this is a funny one though. This is a truth album right here. Hold on. This is truth alright. I'll probably appreciate this. He made the most unfunny joke, but he's 6'3", drives an AMG, and it's your birthday next week. I just wanna know if you're my friend. I just wanna know if you're I just wanna know if you're my friend. Alright. So let me see what that video was. What the hell that I was trying to play. That one. It was something I was trying to play. It was what was that? It was a video. It was another video. It might have been on Instagram. That's what that video probably was. It's probably on Instagram. So let's see here. Man, it's like I be having so many faces, man. Depending on how I feel, sick, slept. That's why it's probably like, man, it's like, man, I mean, you got bad days, you got good days. You know, I will say when I went to when I got a lot of that sun and I got the Dominican public sun, you know, 70-degree weather. Man, I look different. I definitely look different. I mean, it just hit different, you know. Because basically, you know, you got all that good weather and whatnot. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where that video is, and I don't really. Let me see if it's on Facebook or whatever. I wanted to show something as far as talking about. Yeah. Well, I think I found it. Yeah, this is the one I was talking about here. All right, so let's play this here. Let's play this here. Here we go.
That you can look like you have money. Because, baby, half of these people up here don't have a damn dime, but they look good. Atlanta is one of these places that you can look like you have money. Because, baby, half of these people up here don't have a damn dime, but they look good. Atlanta is one of these places that you can look like you have money. Because, baby, half of these people up here don't have a damn dime, but they look good. Atlanta is one of these places that you can look like you have money. Because, baby, half of these people up here don't have a damn dime, but they look good. Atlanta is one of these places that you can look like you have money.
That's a lot of places, man. It's a lot of people, you know, a lot of people like to pose, you know. It's what people like to do. You know. It's you know, it's you don't have to look like, I'm gonna be honest with you, like, you know, Kevin Samuels probably didn't talk about it. I don't know. He probably did. I don't know. But I definitely be shopping at the thrift store like a mother. I'll be shopping at the thrift store. Man, you see me with some polo boots on, man, a polo shirt. You don't know where I got it. You don't know how long I done had the shirt. And I know, and I'm not gonna tell you unless if you probably ask me, I'll tell you. But I mean, the thing is that it wouldn't. Like, the thing is that they ain't gonna know. How will they know? So I'm gonna have to cut these here. I'm gonna cut this joint. Put my gloves on. Cut this hole. Cut these gloves. What's up, look? What are you, man? Staying out of trouble. Yeah, so I'm gonna be honest with you. I got a deadbeat baby daddy, all that shit. Like, if a dude ain't got no kids, right? Or whatever, he treats it. Look how he. I'm current kid. There's no hope. You absolutely have strong evidence to show he's not in children's lives. Like, okay. Case. With do I going? Yeah. Like brute. That's like the first. You got it. So, let's see how it matches up to the outlet. Perfect. Almost perfect. Cut this side off over here. All right. Let's see what we got. Okay. Yeah, y'all don't know if y'all noticed, man. It's like, it's like quiet, man, in America, man. It's like almost it's just what's America, man, right now. All right. There we go. Almost there. Almost. Just a little bit more on the left. So yeah, I like actually doing construction work, man. You know what I'm saying? I really don't mind it. You know what I'm saying? It's though. It's like you know, we gotta organize things and everything. With your strap, man. You're going to somebody's house, going to do some construction work. Man, Indiana is open carry, so shoot, I don't see why you wouldn't have, you know, your strap on you. Shoot. I mean, obviously, you know, you got a whole army. You can't deal with the whole fucking I look at it like this shit. I'm gonna take somebody. I'm gonna take as many people out as I can. Shit. If I'm going out, shit, I'm gonna take some people with me. Shit. Fuck. So yeah, we got a little fit here. Now I'm gonna put some caulk on here. Let's see here. All right. Come on. Let's go up there, right there. A lot of times, man, when people kind of see what you're doing, like they think the finished product is gonna look. If it looks shoddy, sometimes it looks rough when you're doing the work, and then people think it's gonna be like that at the end. So they be like, "Nah, you doing a rough job or whatever." I mean, it's always finishing, man. It's finishing. You know, I don't worry about the rough, like kind of like when you writing a paper, you do the rough draft. I don't worry about this shit, man. It's the process. It's all about the finishing, man. Finishing is everything. You know, I don't worry about how it look while I'm doing it, you know. Yeah, I try to do everything as manicured as possible, but it's all about the finishing, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to certain things, damn, the fuck? This thing is just won't come out, huh? Yeah. Oh, shoot. But yeah, man, I saw so many fine women in the Dominican Republic, man. It's like they sprouting, they growing them over there. But you gotta know Spanish. If you don't know Spanish, man, you're just gonna be at a huge disadvantage. Huge. There was a lot going on too. I wasn't worried about none of that. I wasn't worried about none of it. Like Haiti, they having a war in Haiti, having a civil war in Haiti and shit. Haiti's like the next country over. And then you got a lot of Haitians that were over there. I mean, you can't necessarily tell, but it's like, you know, it's black people, you know. So that was an island of where they used to drop the slaves off. Like from Africa, they would stop, you know, Puerto Rico, and they'd go to Cuba, they'd go to Hispaniola, which is Dominican Republic, and also Haiti. I mean, it's just an island, man. It's like it's where the Europeans, man, they had help, you know what I'm saying, but you know, that was one of them slave islands, man. They gained their independence, you know what I'm saying? You know, they gained their independence. They got their independence from Spain. All right, get your butt, man. Get your butt out the way. Move. Yeah. So yeah, man. I mean, they pretty proud people, man. They feel some type of way, man. You know, when you done survive slavery and you got a whole island, and it's like you got a whole country, you know what I'm saying? It's something, they don't really have that much, right? As far as money, not all of them are sure. They got a certain type of pride, man. They got a certain type of rapport, respect for themselves that, you know what I'm saying, just kind of goes a long way. And they definitely hustlers, man. Will hustle your ass out of money, sure. They gonna sell your ass goddamn banana better than any banana salesman you ever seen in your life. They gonna sell your ass fucking a damn shirt off their back. Hustlers, man. It inspired me. I'm like, goddamn, I'm from Chicago and shit. Like, I done, know how to hustle, and I've seen all kind of hustle. He on some gorilla hustling over there, boy. Gorilla hustling, boy. And I'm just put this damn thing in here. Fuck on with my next project. This shit's taking too long. Just move this shit. Alrighty. So yeah, that in. That was the main. That was the hardest part about this whole wall. Getting that thing in there. So got that done. Cool. So yeah. I'll drop the link if anybody wants to talk. Got anything they want to get off, want to talk about as far as financially related. You drop the link here. Got some things you want to talk about. You want to promote your channel. Link is dropped. Let me see here. I've been trying to print for like the last fucking hour. I swear to God, I have. For some reason, this printer is acting the fuck up. Alright, so let me see here. Out of paper. Let me turn this off and turn it back on. I cancel this in here. I don't need to. Cancel this here. Cancel this whole. I thought I already did that, but I don't know why I can't do it now. Cancel order. Alrighty, yeah. Alrighty, so pretty much that's that. All right. So anyway, like, share, subscribe. Hit the like. Share to anybody that pretty much needs some financial help. Struggling financially. Share my content if you be so kind to. I'm going to get off of here. Hopefully you're taking care of your tasks.